Sikhism. What is it, and why do 30 million people across the globe follow its teachings?
Sikhism is a religion from the Punjab region of India that has spread across the world, founded by Guru Nanak in 1499. Guru Nanak criticized the blind rituals that the Hindus and Muslims he practiced, like fasting, pilgrimages, superstitions, worshipping of the dead, and worshipping idols. He preached a message of love and understanding to his followers, and when he died, he passed on his enlightened leadership to the next guru. In Sikhism, a guru is a descendant of divine guidance given to mankind, and the divine spirit of them is passed from one guru to the other. In Sikh history, there has been 10 successive gurus. Guru Gobind Singh was the final guru, and he died in 1708. He is most famous for establishing the Khalsa, meaning pure order.
The Khalsa order started when Guru Gobind Singh baptized 5 Sikhs, and then in return they baptized him. After this, the Guru baptized thousands of people into the Khalsa order. The Khalsa baptism only happens when a person is able to fully live up to the expectations presented in the Guru Gobind Singh, which is the Sikh holy book. All Sikhs are required to either be in the Khalsa order or be working towards becoming a Khalsa. Members uphold the highest Sikh values of commitment, dedication, and social conscience. To become a Khalsa, one has to have undergone the sacred Amrit ceremony, which is drinking Amrit, which is sugar water stirred with a special dagger, in the presence of 5 Khalsa Singhs and the Guru Granth Sahib. Khalsas have to follow the Sikh Code of Conduct and Conventions very strictly. The Code of Conduct and Conventions includes the worship of only the true God, not believing in castes, magic, rituals, or traditional death rites, and wearing the 5 Ks to be identified as distinct. Sikhs cannot believe in other religious books other than the Guru Granth Sahib. Sikhs must respect people of all other religions, and Khalsas will pray to God before any work. They must learn Punjabi and teach their children how to at least read it. All men must add Singh after their first name, and women must add Kaur. They cannot remove any hair from their body, and they must not use drugs, smoke, or drink alcohol. They cannot make holes in their ears or noses, and they cannot have any connections to anyone who kills their own daughters. Women are not allowed to wear a veil and must give generously to the poor and those in need. Khalsas also must never steal or gamble, and though they are required to wear a kacha and a turban, there is no other restrictions on clothing, except for wearing simple and modest clothes. When a Khalsa meets another Khalsa, they must say, Wahaguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Wahaguru Ji Ki Feta, which means the Khalsa belongs to God, victory belongs to God.
The 5 Ks are the 5 symbols of being a Khalsa that they must wear at all times except for sleeping. The Kesh is having uncut hair everywhere on the body. In Sikhism, hair is a symbol of holiness and strength and is a part of God's creation. So not cutting hair represents accepting God's gift of creation.
The uncut hair of Sikh men is required to be covered by a turban, and the women must wear a turban or a long headscarf called a chuni. The turban is one of the most distinctive parts of being a Sikh. The fabric of turbans vary in style and length, but can be up to 30 feet long.
The kara is a steel bracelet which is a symbol of restraint. It is a reminder that a Sikh shouldn't do anything the Guru wouldn't approve. It is made of steel because it is not meant to be an ornament. The kanga is a wooden comb that symbolizes having a clean mind and body.
The kacha is a special type of underwear, usually breeches that stop above the knee. The kacha is a symbol of chastity and loyalty to one's marriage. The kirpan is a ceremonial sword that is not one style or length, but usually about 6 inches long. It is kept in its sheath and can be worn beneath or above clothing. It is a symbol of spirituality and the defense of everything good and just.
The basic beliefs of Sikhs are that there is only one God, which is the same God of all people of every religion, and that souls go through cycles of birth and death before they gain a human form. The goal in Sikhism is to live an exemplary life to be able to one day merge with God. Sikhs should live a virtuous and truthful life while maintaining both spiritual and earthly obligations. The path to achieving salvation and merging with God just requires being a householder, earning honest livings, and avoiding earthly sins and temptations. Another belief is that people of all races, religions, or gender are equal in the eyes of God.
The Guru Granth Sahib is the holy text of Sikhs and is considered to be the head of Sikhism and the supreme spiritual authority. It's a collection of devotional hymns and poems which proclaim God, emphasizing that God is the one true Guru and has the moral and ethical rules of all Sikhs. Gurdwaras are any place where the Guru Granth Sahib is installed, but usually it refers to a communal place of worship for Sikhs. Gurdwara means door to the Guru. Sikhs must worship every morning and evening, either at their home or at the Gurdwara. In many Western cultures, Sikhs hold their holy day of worship on Sundays because that's the day most Sikhs have off from work or don't have other obligations. But morning worship at Gurdwaras can begin as early as midnight and lasts until mid-morning. Evening worship usually begins at sunset and lasts until any time before midnight. At Gurdwaras, morning worship always starts with a ceremonial opening of the Guru Granth Sahib, and evening worship always ends with a ceremonial closing of the Guru Granth Sahib. The three functions that all Gurdwaras have are the Kirtan, which is the singing of hymns from the Guru Granth Sahib, the Katha, which is the reading and explanation of the Guru Granth Sahib, and the Langar, which is the free community kitchen for visitors of all religions and backgrounds. Most Gurdwaras have other community services, like libraries with Sikh literature and school teachings for children, Punjabi and Gurumukhi, which is the most written script of the language Punjabi.
The values of Sikhs are gender equality, racial equality, religious freedom, service to country, equal opportunities, and community service. About gender equality, the Sikh scripture says, "There is no function in religion or society that should exclude women." The Guru Granth Sahib includes writings from many religious leaders from all different religions. And Sikhs don't actively try to convert people, but they welcome people of all religions into their Gurdwaras.
In terms of living as a Sikh in America, Sikhs have been highly discriminated against since 9/11, but they were discriminated against for long before that for wearing turbans and just practicing a non-major religion. Also, almost 70% of Sikh children wearing a turban get bullied in school. But Sikhs have still carved out a place in America for themselves, with over 500,000 practicing members in America today.